Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to talk about mental health, self-love, and just confidence. I just wanted to talk about these topics because, things are just not normal right now in the world. I think it's just important to talk about mental health, especially during these times. So let's get on with the video and I'm gonna answer some questions. Okay, and I'm back. I swear, you can't have silence in a brown household. If you try to, just quit because it's not gonna happen. I asked you to send me questions concerning these topics and you guys submitted a bunch of questions, so I'm gonna answer them. Okay, so I'll answer this first question, and it is, how do I deal with negativity? If you mean negativity from social media, I try not to let it get to me. So if there's any negative comments or just things that are just mean or whatever it is, it's negativity. I usually read it and then I either kind of laugh at it because I don't take it so seriously, or I just don't let it get to me. I don't let it get to me because I think I'm pretty, I wouldn't say confident in myself, but I have self-love that I don't let comments, just in general, negative comments bother me. Negativity in, say, friends. I try not to hang out with people who bring negativity into my life. It's just better to keep yourself away from that. So another question is, how do I cope with being an introvert and opportunities that I get from social media? I've had to work on it, especially with YouTube. Even though you think you're sitting down alone talking to a camera, you don't need to get shy, but it's weird. You can get camera shy, but yeah, being an introvert does not help. I've learned to become slightly extroverted. So say if I was trying to make plans with a friend, I would try not to cancel last minute. I would try to go and stick to the plan and then put myself into an uncomfortable situation, and I realized once I was in that uncomfortable situation, it was not that bad. I'm an introvert usually because I'm psyching myself out in my head, and I trained my brain to not psych itself out. Yeah, I don't know how other introverts are, but that's how I am. So yeah, and with social media, it's actually helped me a lot with becoming less shy and more open and being able to talk to people and make conversations and not be so self-conscious. Yeah, I just try not to worry about what other people are thinking when I'm talking, and I tried to become more confident in myself, which helped me become more extroverted as well. But yeah, that's how I deal with being an introvert. So the next question is, how do I stay happy and positive in general, and what are my sources of happiness? So I have a few things that help to keep me positive and in a good mood in general. So the first one is yoga. So yeah, I started yoga when Corona had just hit, so it was last year, March. Obviously I didn't stay consistent because what is consistency for me? I don't know. But yeah, I just would do it few days in the morning after I woke up, and it just makes you feel so refreshed. And instead of grabbing your phone in the morning and reading negative news and just horrible things that are going around in the world, I instead took that time and did some yoga. Even if it was for 5 minutes, it actually made a difference. So I'm not really big on working out, so this was just an alternative that was a lot easier and less aggressive, I guess, on my body. So yeah, I just found it really calming and soothing, and it just set my day perfectly. I don't do this all the time. I'm not the best at being consistent with yoga especially, but the days I do it and I do stick to it, it changes my mood completely and keeps me happy and positive. Another few things I do to stay happy and positive is by treating myself, keeping one day in the week to self-care. That could be going for bubble bath or watching my favorite show or reading a book or drawing, and just working on things that I actually enjoy. Like, do things that you like. So if you don't know what you like, then try to find out what you like. Like, experiment every week, like one thing that you want to try out. So if you've never drawn before, try to draw. If you've never painted before, try to paint. These little things, when you try to focus on yourself and what you enjoy on your spare time, they make a difference. Because instead of sitting in bed and scrolling through, say, like TikTok or Instagram, which is just not gonna actually keep you happy, it's just kind of a distraction and a pastime. Another huge part for me that helped me stay positive and just happy in general and content is praying. That has helped me with my mental health and staying happy a lot. And I noticed in the past when I would stop praying, it would actually take a toll on my mental health. I would just be kind of sad and lost, and I wouldn't be happy with myself and my life. But now that has completely changed. I am super grateful for the life I have and the friends I have, the family I have, everything. So yeah, definitely praying, talking to God has helped me immensely. Another question is, I'm curious to know if you've ever been told to gain weight by Desi aunties. The amount of times I've been said, like, do you even eat? Like, have you eaten all day? Like, aunties think it's normal to like just comment on your weight when it's really rude, and you're not supposed to do that, but they don't give a F. So yeah, I have been told a bunch of times, but I really can't be bothered. I don't even care. I'll literally tell them, like, yes, I do eat. And even if I don't eat, that's like literally none of their business, but you know, aunties, they love being in your business. So another question is, have I suffered from mental health before and how did I deal with it? I have suffered with anxiety, and I've had to panic attacks. The second one wasn't extreme as the first one. I still deal with my anxiety. It comes on like randomly, like out of nowhere it'll make an appearance. It usually stems from school and schoolwork, and I know this is really common with a lot of students. I remember the first time I had a panic attack, it was literally the scariest thing I've ever been through in my entire life. I remember being like, I can never go through this again. And I realized I had to train my mind to not psych itself out, and I had to train it to calm down. Even if you think it's serious, right? Like missing an exam or missing an assignment, you have to just think in your head, it's not the end of the world. Like, you will live past whatever is happening. That's kind of how I've dealt with mental health. I think we all go through loneliness. I think it's really common for everyone to deal with loneliness. We just don't talk about it because find it embarrassing for some reason, but it's not. It's normal. In general, to help with mental health, whatever it is, kind of shift your perspective and focus on yourself and what makes you feel good and what makes you feel happy, and just work on yourself. Another question that I got from a few of you is how to deal with insecurity. With insecurities, you have to work on self-love and building confidence. I think those two go in hand with your insecurities. Personally, I have insecurities. I think we all do. You just have to learn to not be so harsh on yourself and always be in your head about how you're not perfect or how I don't look like this person or successful. Like, whatever it is, whatever your insecurity is, try not to be so harsh on yourself. When you stop comparing yourself to other people, it makes you less self-conscious. It kind of brings your insecurities down. You can't compare yourself to other people because you're not other people. You're yourself, and you have your own path and you have your own journey in life. Oh my god, this sounds so cheesy, but you know what I mean. So the last question I'm going to answer is it hard being a university student and a social media person? Balance normality and fame. I'm not famous, first of all. Ew, I hate that word. I don't see posting videos and content as work. I actually truly enjoy it, and it's kind of my hobby. The only part I don't like is having to be consistent, and I don't think I pressured myself too much because I knew I'm doing school as well, so I never put that much pressure on myself for my mental health. which is important. It's hard to balance, but I always prioritize like doing my schoolwork, and when I have free time I will do content for my Instagram. And I've never been perfect at balancing it. Like sometimes I would have to study for school or for exams for 2 weeks and not have any time to post, but I would try to make time in between. But yeah, like I said, I never put too much pressure, especially with me being perfect on social media, because I know I'm doing my schoolwork and that's kind of more important for me to finish and get my degree than posting on my social media. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was slightly different, but I actually like talking about these topics, and I like watching these kind of videos on how to self-love and find confidence and how to improve yourself. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a beautiful day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!